right? I mean, Donald Trump isn't just a doddering fool who happens to be racist. He's a calculated person who is not trying to grow his vote share.
I just got word that Joy Reid is out at MSNBC, so I'm saying goodbye to one of the biggest hacks, the biggest racists, and the biggest losers to ever disgrace a cable news set.
You're fired. Get out. Get out. Get out.
When the Doge people arrived at USA on Friday, they forced their way.
Joy, just wondering, do you think people with Trump derangement syndrome know they have it?
You're an idiot.
And second question, did you steal Trump's haircut or did he steal yours?
The news is out. Joy Reid is done. She's fired. Her show has been cancelled from MSNBC. Let's hear what people are saying about this, and then I'm going to give you my opinion. Let's go.
We've got to spend another minute. Yes, another minute on Joy Reid. It's a TikTok situation until her ass is fired. It's just, there's no way MSNBC, which is in a full meltdown now about how bad their losses were, there's no way they can keep this woman. I realize they're in the same problem that the Democrat Party is. Like, they have a base that they need to keep. But she and her little friend, Ellie Mistal, are truly the most racist people on television.
Exactly, and she was 100% right about this. There's no way MSNBC can keep Joy Reid.
Breaking news. They finally did it. MSNBC done fired Joy Reid. I mean, about damn time. That blonde, bitter, bald head scallywag was what's wrong with America. Up next, Rachel Maddow. Hell, while we at it, just throw MSNBC in the damn trash where it belongs.
People are really, really happy to see Joy Reid gone.
My fellow Americans, it is my great honor and privilege to say, alongside all of you, Joy Reid, you're fired. Get out. What a nasty person, right? It couldn't have happened to a nastier person, and she's an ugly person, too. She's an ugly person, one of the ugliest people, both inside and out. Joy Reid is so ugly, she makes Rosie O'Donnell look like Cleopatra, and I knew Cleopatra very well. She did a tremendous job in ancient Egypt. What a fantastic leader. But Joy Reid has been fired, and now we can officially retire the Joy Reid safety goggles. Prolonged exposure to Joy Reid can cause retinal damage, itching and burning of the skin or face, explosive diarrhea like Stacey Abrams after Pizza Hut, and projectile vomiting. We don't want that to happen, but now Joy Reid has been fired. Her ratings went down faster than Mitch McConnell on a flight of stairs, and just like Cocaine Mitch, she's fallen and she can't get up. And now we know that the hogs over there on The View, we call them hogs, we call it the zoo, they may be looking for a new cow, right? You look at her, Joy Reid, can she fill that void? You look at her, you say, boy, she could definitely fill it. That much I can tell you. She could.
Absolutely hilarious. I love his Donald Trump impression on this.
Hey, Joy Reid, you're fired! Don't pass go, don't collect $200. Get the hell out!
You're fired.
Any black person that listens to The View, D.L. Hughley, Joy Reid, Roland Martin, Pastor Jamal Bryant, Jasmine Crockett, life must really suck. For them to encourage you to have a victim mindset as if you're oppressed, and they're making all this money just to sell you that. Life must really suck. You should really think for yourselves. You should really wake up. But good luck.
I agree. I agree with her. Too many people have a victim mindset. Take control of your life.
In honor of Black History Month, I'm happy to report MSNBC has announced an overall 28% viewership decline in Readout. For this reason, this show will be canceled. This begins the official cancellation of Joy Reid. It is said that her overall net worth is $3 million. Doubtful. She is said to have been a part of authoring A Fracture of the Obamas, the Clintons, the Racial Divide book, as well as the Unraveling America story. She has led a very liberal, progressive, and for the most part, Marxist narrative across America. And her viewership decline, while many people think it's just on this narrative, I will also add, it's her hair. When she started with MSNBC, she had hair, and now she does not.
That's some very strong accusation right there, but I believe some of them to be true.
The Joy has officially left the building. Joy Reid's show was canceled on MSNBC. Hallelujah. Let us all rejoice. I think it's ironic her show is called The Reid Out because Joy Reid, she's out. This woman who's been stealing my hairstyle for years, apparently MSNBC has some standards. They have let her go. This coming week, she's going to have her last show, but the ratings are in the gutter over there. Nobody's probably going to watch. And with all jokes aside, I feel we are in a spiritual battle for the soul of this nation right now. We are fighting to bring back common sense to the United States, and a lot of other countries in Europe, they feel the same way. They are fighting for the same things. Joy Reid and people like her, they have done nothing but sow division for years. They perpetuated lies. They've denigrated the nuclear family, white women, white men, anybody who does not look like Joy Reid, she perceives to be an enemy. Joy Reid has contributed nothing positive to society. She won't even report the news in a fair and balanced way. We all know that by now. She has a very dark energy. Joy Reid, you are demonic and we will not miss you. Now,
we will not miss Joy Reid at all. I don't know about you, but I don't think her show was anything good at all. Let's hear some of the insanity that she has been saying on television.
We begin our final sprint, having arrived at that point in the election season where basically we on this side of the TV screen have said all we can. We've laid out the stakes in this crucial election where one side stands for freedom while the other meets the textbook definition of fascism, namely a far-right dictatorial regime like Hitler's Germany or Franco's Spain or Mussolini's Italy, but also white-ruled South Africa before Mandela and the black majority took control, or Vladimir Putin's Russia, Viktor Orban's Hungary, or Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela today, that suppresses the rights of women and minorities, uses the military to execute the whims of a strongman dictator, and controls and suppresses the press, education, the arts, rewrites history to suit a favored and dominant racial class, and foments extravagant corruption in order to enrich the dictator and his friends.
Absolutely ridiculous. No wonder why her show was cancelled.
I mean, this really was an historic, flawlessly run campaign. She had Queen Latifah never endorses anyone. She came out and endorsed. You know, I mean, she had every prominent celebrity voice. She had the Taylor Swift, she had the Swifties, she had the Beehive. Like, you could not have run a better campaign in that short period of time. And I think that's still true. I mean, this really won.
Yeah, I don't think she's right about this. Obviously, Kamala Harris ran a terrible campaign.
Republicans like Vance and Trump advisor Stephen Miller, who is tangentially connected to Project 2025, have made it a point to block these disbursements. In Project 2025, folks like Miller, Vance, and Trump want to nationalize their long-term goal of putting a stop to what they call anti-white racism, which is just another way of saying we're sick of America being held accountable for actual racism. Under Project 2025, the Department of Justice would play the central role in executing their national policy of reversing racial progress. They would force the DOJ's Civil Rights Division, which is responsible for enforcing federal statutes that prohibit discrimination based on race, color, or religion, or sex, disability, or national origin, to refocus, moving away from what they call affirmative discrimination and ensure, quote, lawfulness, which essentially means protecting the people who've had access and opportunity all along. Republicans like Vance.
Well, obviously, the majority of America is on the side of Trump, and no wonder why nobody watches MSNBC anymore, especially the Reid Out, Joy Reid's show.
Comments. There's some haters that jump on too, but I appreciate my haters as well, because hating is it's a type of fandom. You know, if you really take the time to go into someone's page that you really cannot stand, and then you comment on their post, that means you're actually kind of a fan. You're a fan, you're a fan, you're a fan. So thank you even to my haters. Comment.
Well, thank you to you for providing us with some footage to laugh at. Let's hear some of the Democrats melting down over this.
Absolute irony of MSNBC canceling Joy Reid and the Reid Out 4 days after they, on their Blue Sky account, congratulated her for winning not one but 2 NAACP awards. You need to grow a pair, MSNBC, and quit being so afraid of Donald Trump and his underling, Elon Musk. It's ridiculous. Rehire her put her back on the air.
Nobody's gonna rehire Joy and Reid at all. The Reid out is done. Her show has been cancelled. Joy Reid is fired. Nobody's gonna see her on air, on live television anymore. And many people are happy about this. Nobody watches legacy media, especially MSNBC. Let me know what you think about this decision. Do you think Joy Reid was a good host on MSNBC? I don't believe so. Nobody liked her at all. And her show has terrible rating for many months now. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you being here as always and staying with me till the end. Thanks for watching, and click here to watch the next video, and I will see you there. Bye bye.